Even though we're starting off with a big old supply crate, I've actually screwed things up, and we should be doing a lot of crafting today. Let's see what we have in here. Sniper rifle stock, schematic, lots of stuff we already have. And I guess we'll go ahead and take all that junk. That's, not terribly exciting, I gotta admit. I'm actually a little underwhelmed by that. Let me meet you back at the base. I decided to take a bit of a turn, and instead of going back to the base, let's check out over here instead. Now, I gotta kind of keep things in mind here. We are just a couple days out from our day 21 horde. That is going to be something to watch for. I don't know that we're ready for it. I don't think we are. I mean, we got a couple days, but we do need to be kind of ready for that, and I'm actually trying to keep in mind right now. I'm trying to count days and see where we're at. I think we're at the point where we could potentially have a dog horde today. I hope not, just because those are kind of a pain in the butt, if I'm going to be totally honest. And I really would like us to get an extra engine. I could really use one right now, and if we don't get one, I might actually have to go run around until I can find one. I mean, we do technically have an extra one somewhere. Oh, look at that. Bunch of empty jars. I'll take those guys. Why not? And some glue. Why not? But, I could... Oh, you know what? I should probably take that, too. And, I'll take that, too. But I could really use an extra engine, which will become a little more apparent why in a little while here. And I'm trying to do all this stuff about as quickly as I can, because time is of the essence as far as I'm concerned. Let me do this the smart way. I was just talking about, you know, we could be in a dog horde day if I'm not careful here, so let's stand on top of the car. That way, just in case we get a dog horde come in and I don't notice them, theoretically we have about a second to respond, because we'll be on top of the car. Yeah, this isn't working out very well, is it? I got a radiator. Oh, look at that, I did get a small engine. That's fantastic. That's not even a terrible one. In fact, that might be better than the one that's in the mini bike. I don't know, we're going to have to check that out. I'm actually super excited by that. That is great. Oh, man. Oh, and there's all sorts of crap in here I forgot about. I didn't remember putting all that stuff in there. Well, fine. Let's scrap and take and scrap. And we'll scrap that too, because we need to actually do something that I've been really bad about doing for a while now. All right, mini bike, let's just hop on you. We're going to not mess around here. Let's just head right back to the base. We're just right down the street, obviously. It's that first building right there on the left, so it's not like we have very far to go. We still have that lovely, lovely, lovely quest to finish at some point. We'll take care of that eventually when we actually find spider zombies. That might be a little while. I'm going to open up the mini bike here. Nope, that engine is not better, but that's a decent one. So what I'm actually going to do, because I don't believe it matters if I remember correctly, is I'm going to grab this guy. Let's see, let's put some of this stuff away first. We can put some of this junk away. I'm going to need it again in a little while, so it's not like we're totally done with this stuff. In fact, I'm going to keep you, and where's my sniper rifle parts? I know there's another one. No, maybe it's an SMG stock. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. All right, whatever, it's cool. I'm going to grab this chainsaw, though. You remember we kind of started to put a chainsaw together at some point? I'm going to swap that out and give the chainsaw the better of the two parts there, the better of the two engines, because that will actually make sense kind of in the long run here if we're able to do anything about it. Now, I do need to grab... Oh, man. Like I said, there are just so many things I'm trying to do today. I'm just... But where did that go? I could have sworn Oh, there it is. Good. Gonna say, I could have sworn I had a bunch of food somewhere. Let's grab that and that, too. Pistol receiver, ammunition, barrel, gun, whatever. I should probably take the duster, except I've run out of inventory slots. This will be sufficient for now. So I have this guy cranking away, adding some stone and some iron. And that'll be apparent why in a little while. For right now, though, well, here, let's just go ahead and make it a little apparent why we're doing this. Let's bust out 80 of this right now. It's not going to take that long to do that. And then I had technically started something over here. So let's go ahead and give it enough fuel to continue what I started. So we'll turn that back on. I'm just making some water over there. That's all I'm doing over there. And I'm going to go ahead and store these gun parts right about here with all of my pistols. I guess I should probably move my pistols around. There we go. There's a bunch of pistols. Move those guys over here. Let's move the hunting rifles. We should probably talk about combining these guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's, you know what? Here, I need to free up some inventory slots first. So let's drop that guy in there. And we're going to drop some of those in there. We don't need to carry all of them around. So you are the one with the... no, we don't have enough inventory slots still. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? This is painful here. All right, you go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we're fine. So if we take this guy, not that guy, this guy, we can assemble you. We're just going to take all the parts out of there, and then we're going to grab this one, assemble this guy. And let's see, you are not an improvement. You are not an improvement, so we'll go ahead and scrap that right now. Those are an improvement. We'll scrap that. And then hunting rifle receiver, that is an improvement, and we'll scrap that. Okay, so that kind of gets us in a spot where we can continue on with our hunting rifle, so that's looking pretty good. The next thing we need to do, and I need to grab that cable, is go into this guy, and we're going to do a... what is it listed under? Cement mixer. So I don't have any springs. I put all of them away. I don't know why I did that. I guess I didn't think I needed them or something. What am I missing? Oh, forged iron. Crap, that's what I'm missing. I forgot about that. Forged iron. All right, well, we need a bunch of forged iron. That's the other reason why I have a bunch of metal going on in there. All right, well, we'll grab the cement for now. And then, here, let's see, we can put you in there. We don't need that for the moment. And then hunting rifle. That's not a bad hunting rifle. I'm pretty pleased with that guy, actually. Here, while this is going on, let's go ahead and make a bolt. Go ahead and make an iron crossbow bolt. And then there was something else I wanted to do, and that was I wanted to grab all that potassium nitrate, and I wanted to grab that. We'll do a little bit of gunpowder while we're waiting, so it's going to take a good, I don't know, maybe another minute here, just about a minute before we get that done. Oh, and then you know what? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do today. I apologize, but we have lots of stuff to do today. We're going to grab that water, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to go ahead and cook up. Hey, come back. Bottled water, maximum water, cook you up. We need to add more fuel to this fire, so we'll go ahead and do that. We go, and that will be sufficient fuel right there, assuming everything calculates correctly. Actually, what are we doing here? Doing another 30, so we'll have enough inventory slots left in there. That'll be just fine. Grab that guy. We're almost at the point where we can put this mixer together. That'll be awesome. Looking forward to trying that. I haven't played with concrete since it was changed in Alpha 14, I guess, in this one, to be like this. So this is going to be kind of a new thing for me. I'm actually rather looking forward to that. All right, we'll say that's fine for now. I don't want to drag this out any longer than we need to, because honestly, I'm not even sure we're going to have enough time to make use out of this stuff. That's kind of the sad reality here, is I don't know that we're going to have time for that. Cat, you need to sit down or something. My cat is being really obnoxious. That's never happened before. I don't know what that's about. It's all brand new. Hi. How you doing? She's actually being super sweet and super obnoxious all at the same time. That's how how talented she is. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to grab some corn. The reason for that is we're going to need to make some cornbread. I figure 20 cornbread is probably enough to start us off for a little while here, at least anyway. Hi, cat. Here, let me grab the claw hammer. I do believe we're going to need that. Let's refuel this guy. And there we go. We have 97% gas in there. It's not looking too bad. 13 meters a second. That's not too shabby if you want to be downright technical. That's pretty darn quick. That's not bad. 39 feet per second, basically. A little more than that. Well, yeah, about that. It's close to that anyway. That's not bad. That's pretty darn quick. And it's not all that loud. All right, so how are you doing? We need to do more stuff in here. We need some iron arrowheads, so let's go ahead and queue up 100 of these guys. 101 of them, to apparently be precise. We still have the hunting rifle stock in there just to get some use out of it. I mean, why not, right? Why not? All right, we got a bunch of water, so let's go ahead and throw the water in here. We probably need to make another storage box. I would do that, but I'm actually busy crafting, so let's go ahead and do another secure storage chest. I'm just going to add that to the list. And then we should probably, just to be on the safe side here, add a little more gunpowder to the list. So we're going to do another, I don't know, let's do another 20. We didn't quite get 20, we only got 16. That'll have to be sufficient. So let's put the springs back. We don't need those guys. This is just a mess in here. It's a mess. You know what we should do? I actually really should do this. This is actually a good use of time, I think. Let's go downstairs, which means going out this way. And let's take a look at what we can do here. You need to be repaired. You need to be repaired. I'm just looking to see how many cobblestone rocks this is going to take. And then, theoretically here, I kind of want to try a couple of different things. Yeah, that's not looking bad right there. If we can get some concrete mix. So that one definitely needs some repairs. I'm kind of curious to try a couple of different things here, and that's namely to upgrade a variety of different ways just to see how concrete works these days. You might already know. For me, it's there's definitely some experimentation here, because it's been a while since I played with concrete. And the way concrete works in this game, it has changed many times over the years, actually. It's not the first time that concrete's been in the game, not by a long shot. Let's go back upstairs. That's about enough for now, because we're going to need to... well, here, let me get those ones. I feel better about that. Here, and we'll just do that, and I think I'm out of metal. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. It's too late now. No take-backs. Those are looking a little better, though. I feel a little better about that stuff. We can probably repair some of this from inside, too. We can do that from the second, or the first floor, rather. There we go. I do feel a little better about that. I'm still not sure that we're actually going to hang out here for the Horde. We might actually take off for that. Not 100% sure. I have not decided on that one. Let's flip you around, just because I like the look of that a little better. We need some... Let's see. Concrete mix is going to need crushed sand, small stones, and cement. Now, we do have some cement. We don't have any crushed sand, so that's going to take some small stones. I do have a stack of stones in there. That is the remainder of my stones. So let's go ahead and make some crushed sand. What is the mix here? 1 crushed sand. So let's do 80 of these guys. That's not going to take very long. 20 seconds. That's not bad. We're going to take these guys, and while this is going here... nope, wrong one. My bad. That screen. Bolty, 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 bolty. I'm going to go ahead and craft these guys up. I think once we're done creating these bolts, we might go ahead and whip out a new crossbow. I don't think there's any reason to repair that one. All right, you are all done. So theoretically, we can go ahead and make up 80 concrete mix now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That's only going to take 2 minutes. That's not too shabby. But what my question is right now is how much of this do I need to upgrade some of these blocks? Because if we can upgrade this little, I don't know, we can call it a bunker or something. It's not. If we can upgrade this into concrete, I might be on board with staying here. I'm going to go ahead and put a second chest up right there. I'm going to try and grab things that are food and water related. And I guess that's about as much room as I can carry for food and water related. I'll probably put health in there too. I generally like to do that. Food and water. Although, actually, you know what? I do want to keep those ones, and I will keep those painkillers. When you are done with that, we need to do some cornmeal. I meant to do that, actually, so I'm doing things out of order. There's just so much that needs to be done right now. I'm struggling to keep up with it, honestly. I cannot lie to you. This is turning out to be a lot. I'm trying to juggle so many things right now. This is just ridiculous. And yet, it probably doesn't look like all that much, but I'm trying to do a bajillion things at once, and I'm trying to do it all in a very short amount of time. That's kind of the caveat to all of this, is I'm really trying to do it quickly. And yet, you can only do stuff so quickly. Alright, we don't have any cornmeal yet. We will shortly. We're getting close to that. Weaponsmithing is now level 37. We should have a bunch of concrete mix ready to go. I feel like that's enough to kind of do a little experimentation. So we're going to go ahead and drop down now. Still trying to just keep in mind, remember I said at the beginning of this episode, we might be in the position where we could end up with a dog horde. Wow. So that's probably going to end up going to reinforced concrete would be my guess. Which, if that's the case, that's marvelous. That is really good stuff. This is using a fair amount of my concrete mix to repair, but I feel like this is probably not a bad idea overall. Guess all of this stuff looks fairly repaired. We're going to have to wait and see what that one does. I'm not really sure just yet if it's worth upgrading all of these guys. I mean, technically I should probably go get a bunch more metal for one. That way we can kind of upgrade stuff here, like those guys need to be fixed. Oh, you need to be fixed too. And I'm out of metal to upgrade those. Man, I have a lot of stuff I need to repair, actually. Like all these crummy spikes. It's funny, I think these might have gotten nerfed too, or they're going to get nerfed in the next one. Ooh, that kind of doesn't make me feel terribly good, but I get it, actually. These things are, honestly, they're overpowered the way they are. They probably should be nerfed. And yet, I don't know. I love using them, so I won't complain too much. We can always just put an army of them down again. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I accidentally upgraded that one block. We'll find out how that's going to go. I'm not really sure what to crap expect just yet. Oops. Not what I was trying to do. There we go. See if we can repair some of this stuff. How much metal do I have? That was literally the last of my metal. Well, that's good. I didn't really want to have more metal than I could use anyway, because why would I want to use that? Can I? I cannot repair that. There we go. I was a little afraid of walking up to it because of that. I'll just end up making myself bleed. All right, it's going to be a little while that guy is repairing. And I don't want to waste all of my concrete on... I guess I'm out anyway. Doesn't matter. All I can do at this point is repair, so it's all good. In a way, that actually kind of works out, because then I can spam my various repair orders here, and it's not a big deal. I still don't know what that is. Yeah, I thought that was cloth. We're going to have to get rid of this stuff. We're going to need to put some new things up there, because that cloth is not going to hold up for a day 21 horde. Once the cops start spitting, yeah, this is not going to hold up. Metal might, or wood might not even hold up, actually, so I'm probably going to need to go get some more metal. I don't know. We'll see how we can do here with how much of this stuff we can make. How much cement can we pump out right now? You ran out of wood, so if I were to give you wood, there you go. How much cement can you pump out? Not a lot. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to do a full-on concrete bunker at this point. There's just no way. I mean, obviously, yes, that's going to add some more. I probably need another forge. That would help out quite a bit. There's a little more concrete. That will help out, too. Oh, man, this is rough. Here, for right now, I actually want to put the concrete over there, because I don't want to risk repairing the wrong thing. Or rather, upgrading the wrong thing. I don't want to do that right now. All right, how are we doing up here? I want to make some... We do have some frames, so we're actually not too shabby on that one. We need some wooden ramps. Wood ramp. Well, crud. Ramp frame. Wood frame ramp. That's what we need. We need some more of these guys. So we need... I don't know how many we need. We'll do 20 of them. And we'll do 7 more of those guys. I'm probably going to need to go get some more wood and that sort of stuff. So cornbread. We can theoretically make a bunch of cornbread now with all the water we have. So we'll go ahead and do that. That way we have some food. We'll cook that up. That's going to take a few minutes. Yeah, I definitely need to go find some more wood here. That means I got to go chop some trees down. We're not too far away from the forest, so it's not going to be that big of a deal to do that. All right, let's just go ahead and take that one cornbread. That'll give us a bit of a start here. Kind of would like to do a little more gunpowder, too. We only have that 49. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Let me do more gunpowder. We've kind of just been doing bits and pieces of it as we go. So let's do another... Let's do 40 right now. That'll take 2 minutes worth of my time to do that. And then, I guess I should head this way. We're going to need more wood, so let's just go ahead and grab a bunch of it here. I'm going to need I don't know, at least a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 or 2. I'm not really sure just yet. I'll just go ahead and chop all these trees up along the pathway here. I'm okay with that. It is now nighttime. The zombies are officially in a bad mood. And theoretically, if we run into one, they'll be running. They will be running. They'll be excited. They're going to be so excited they can't wait to get to wherever they're going to, that they will just run. I like that. I need to go collect more stones and go collect more metal too. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's about all I can say right now. All right, how are we doing? Did get a couple of seeds. That's cool. I always like to get the seeds because, you know, I like to replace what I plant. just because I do tend to kind of stick around in an area. So if I can keep the resources flowing, I think that works out best for us. We go. I guess I should pick up these rocks. I was just saying I need some. All right, how are we doing on wood? That's not really enough, but it'll be sufficient for now, because that's 1,700. That's all right. We'll make that work. This one's going to be all rocks, and it's not going to be very much metal. That's kind of a shame. Might have to just go destroy a bunch of cars. That seems to work out pretty well to get some metal, and either that or maybe go run over to the cell tower. Maybe go back to that water place, because, you know, I forgot a bunch of stuff in there anyway. And we could dismantle it for some cables and metal, but I'm going to say that's enough resource gathering for right now. I don't want to spend all day doing this when I do have more things that I need to be doing. Like I need to go get that concrete rolling. I don't want to be away too far, too long, and miss out on that stuff because, you know, we got to figure out where we're going to hole up. It's either going to be one of these buildings here, namely this one, or it's going to be this one, if we can get it prepared in time. And that's a big, big if. I don't know at this point. I just don't know. So anyway, we'll figure that one out, and I'll grab some more food. Eat a little bit of that, because we're getting pretty hungry there, down to 15%. Yep, it's time to eat. Doesn't do much, but it is good for you. And it is filling if you eat enough of it, and that's how we're going to roll for a while. That's why we have so much water in so many jars, because apparently when you make cornbread, the crunchy bit is the glass. And anyway, I'll catch you on another one, so we'll figure out what we're going to do on that one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.